Welcome. My name is Philippe Verzijp and this webcast accompanies my book Data Analysis. In it, I will show you how to import your data into EVIEWS. If you fire up EVIEWS, you will see this screen. It's quite empty, it doesn't contain any data. Usually your data comes in the form of an Excel file or a text file or similar. The interesting thing is that EVIEWS can work with these files. If we go to File, Open, Foreign Data as Work File, we'll actually be able to select, for example, an Excel file. Once we open this, we'll then get a preview of our data. This preview gives you the first couple of observations for each variable. You'll see that the variables in this dataset consist of the month indicating when this observation was made, 6 variables with various bits of return data, and 3 more which are actually also return data. This dataset contains data from financial markets. If your Excel file has various worksheets, then you can actually adjust that over here. But since there's only one in this file, it doesn't really matter. And you can also import part of a cell with the custom range or the options over here grayed out. We don't really need anything here, we just want to import all the data, so we can click on Next. And here we have the opportunity to tell EVIEWS that in fact the first row of our dataset contains the names of our variables. This is quite convenient. This is in fact the default option, so there is no need to change anything if that header information is just the first row. So clicking on Next once again, we'll get the chance to adjust the structure of our work file. We can also do this later, and I will make a separate webcast about that. So for now we can just click Finish. In fact, you could have done so straight away. Once that is done, this is what we'll see. We'll see a work file. Now in this work file, all our data is stored. It looks like we have far less than what we would have in Excel, but if we double click on one of these data series, say Big BM1, you'll see that each name in the work file corresponds with a column in our Excel file. Each variable has its own name to make it easier to manipulate the data later on. The only thing we need to do before we can work with this dataset is actually save it. So as always, File, Save As, and give it a name you would